right, here I am with Princess Zoe. Where are you, Princess? Come here, Zozo Bear. Come on, that a girl. We're here today to do a follow-up for you on a discussion we had last week with Sir Reginald. And as you can see, she's back with all sorts of energy. No butthole. Hold on. I know. We got to figure out how to censor that, Zoe. And I'm going to put her in a new Pookerchief if I am able to, because it's so pretty and we're so ready for being able to celebrate Valentine's Day that we want to do this for you. Oh my goodness gracious. But our topic for today, if we ever get around to it, are you going to let me sit down? Is about what to do if your dog has eaten something toxic. So last time we talked about vegetables to avoid and can your dog eat vegetables. And this time we're going to talk about what you should do if they do, if they've gotten into onions or garlic or something like that. And it really doesn't matter in what form, whether they've consumed cooked or raw onions or garlic, both very toxic, bad. And along those lines, first, you know, be sure that it isn't just from your cooking that they might potentially get these hazardous foods too. You know, sometimes you use a cooking broth or something to make soup and you don't necessarily look at all the ingredients and then you've got onions or garlic. That's bad for them as well. So it isn't just you having cooked the vegetables yourself, but if it's in a can of broth, it's also not good for them. I said last time to consider the amount of what they've received, you know, small quantities, big quantities, but you really have to look at the dog itself, right? So Sir Reginald, for example, who's a 6-pound Chihuahua, is going to have a different threshold than a 20-pound pug, than will a 200-pound Great Dane, right? So you have to consider the size of the dog when you're looking at amounts that they've consumed as well. And so, you know, just a pug's going to be a different amount than a Mastiff, for example. But still, you want to be careful because the actual onion and garlic remains in their system, so it builds up. So if they, you know, a one-time dose may not affect them, but over time, if they keep consuming it, it will. And so you have to be mindful and careful of that as well. So if we're looking at what kind of symptoms you might see if they've consumed it, you should be able to tell that they're sick. They might be vomiting, they might have an accelerated heart rate, they may be panting. And so those are the kinds of things that if you're viewing, you're witnessing after they've consumed something, you'll want to get them to the vet immediately. If you're concerned but you're not sure, you can always call your vet and explain what's happened. And, you know, ask them for some guidance, but otherwise you'll want to just get them into the vet and see what they can do for them. So those are the basic points to look out for. I wanted to also do a shameless plug for a friend of mine who makes these adorable handkerchiefs. And you know, Zuggy's all about the handkerchiefs. And so we have one for Zoe to celebrate the month of love this month. Huh? What do you think so? I know, very pretty. She's so sporty in her new Pookerchief. If you're interested in the Pookerchiefs, come here, you got a model. I know, look, see, we'll get that. Thank you, it's the month of love. If you're interested in the Pookerchiefs, you can get them. I'm going to do a close-up for you here. It's Pookerchiefs on Facebook. That's where you're going to find all the information that you need. If you're interested in doing a Pookerchief, come back here. So one more time, let's do a, yes, go girl, come here. Come on up on my lap. Yes, show off your Pookerchief. It's, they're really cute and they're so durable. They're all handmade. And if you allow her and give her specifications for the size of your dog's neck, then, see, durable, then you can also, she'll custom make them for you if you want. So, again, Pookerchiefs on Facebook. Zoe loves hers. Come here, Zozo Bear. I know, huh? Yes, I know. You're so special. Have a great month. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.